Good evening, everyone. Right now, I'm doing the reading for the finance read of Singapore finance map for the next 2 decades. If PAP does not take over the government, where a new government will be formed by the opposition or any of the opposition that has a higher winning percentage of votes that's taking over the government. I'm starting the shuffling in Singapore, in the Southeast Asia region in Singapore. At 1839 hours in the plus 800 GMT time zone of the world. Let's see the message. A happy change. Bottom of the deck. Inner strength. Okay, let's read the message. A happy change is for the finance map of Singapore. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Okay, the card number is card number 10. Card number 10 in the major arcana is actually Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune means it's upright, it's good luck. Inner strength in reverse. Inner strength is the Justice card. In the major arcana. Inner strength, you have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to the others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone is no. Okay. There may be some injustice among the scenario of the economy because of the fighting of rights of the previous government and the new government. So there's inner fights between them. That's why the justice in reverse, in a sense that somebody will be going against the law to maneuver the situation, even though it's supposed to be the new government's right. Okay, for next 2 decades, flow in reverse. That means there's expenses flowing out. Not next decade, for the next 7 years. That means from 2020 to 2027. Flow in reverse, that means there's only expenses, no income. Intuition in reverse. But from the 8th year onwards, that is 2027 onwards, there's no receive, but there's partnership. But from the 15th year onwards, there's freedom. There's imagination. There's no sanctuary. There's no magic. There's no delight. But there is past life. Past life means past life people coming in to help because it's not in reverse. Bottom of the deck, friendship in reverse, anger in reverse, miracles. Yes. From the 15th year onwards, we have finance freedom for our country. We have imagination, means we are using our creativity. There's no sanctuary because we have not reached a state where we can lay back and enjoy the riches. We still have to work. There's no magic because we cannot depend on magic to do the thing. We have to put in hard work to build the finance of Singapore. There's no delight because we have not reached the stage where we have freedom. But we have past life. Past life means upright. That means people in the past that we have helped before are coming back to help us. Bottom of the deck, there is no friendship. In terms of finance in this world, there's never any friendship in most of the scenario. Finance and economy. Because in the business world, it's a war. It's a battlefield. War is happening every day. Anger in reverse is a good thing. Why? Because there's no impulsive spending, impulsive expenses, impulsive investment that will make losses. But we'll receive miracles. Miracles from God will be taking place for our finance map, which we will be growing. But the fact is that we have to be looking at long term, a happy change and an inner strength. That means there will be some fighting within the parties where things have to be run. That is why the first 7 years, the flow is in reverse, intuition is in reverse. If they can actually write the thing, maybe there will be a change. That means settle this one. There may be a change in this too. There will be partnership from the 8th year onwards. Not 8th year, this should be later on. Should be, I say, the 10th year. From the 10th years onwards, there will be partnership. 10 years from now, that is 2030. Yes. 2027, 28, 29. Yes. 2030 will have partnerships. This partnership may be overseas or local. That will help us to grow. But for the meantime, in order to settle this, we have to brace in and actually combine force with the new government in order to make everything to reach this. Because Rome is not built overnight. It's built over years. So, if you can settle all these things, of course the situation will improve. But, depending on how the approach is taken.